Powering on. Ready to pair. Paired.
Forgot I can't shut my phone off because it kills YouTube. I do not own rights to this music. I figured we'd get something going in the background. So I got some riveting news a little while ago. My sister called me and informed me that my grandmother has just passed away this morning. It's a little rough. Got to figure out funeral arrangements. And once somebody passes that you've been close to most of your life, you look back on it and you're like, man, I remember when they used to babysit me, or I remember always going and doing this or going and doing that. It's kind of the situation I'm in. I'm just thinking back to all the times that we get out of school and go over to my grandparents' house, and my grandma would get in the freezer and get us out these little ice cream cups and some Sicklets. She hasn't been doing too great the last few years, and I get it. It comes with old age, the older you get, the worse it gets. We all die at some point. It still hurts. It still hurts nonetheless. Just a little bothered by it, I guess. I haven't had, not a whole lot, Ricky, man. I haven't had a whole lot of time to go visit my grandmother. My grandma Betty, she passed away this morning, and I don't know. It's gonna be rough. What's up, Tyson? Congratulations, man. I don't know if I formally congratulated you yet or not. Congratulations on the baby. It's good to see people stopping in. I went live earlier this morning, and I informed everybody that this is the second YouTube channel I'm currently in control of. I am co-owner of Kansas Fishing Outdoors. Here before too long, we're getting our LLC, and we are starting up a business. We've got the online portion of it. As far as like our product is concerned, we've got plenty of product. We just have to get this online website crap going. And if any of you have ever tried to create a website, it's not very easy. These third-party websites that teach you how to make them, they are not user-friendly. Hey, I appreciate it, Ricky, man. It's rough. I bawled my eyes out for an hour and a half after I heard about it. I had to find something to do other than pace the house because it wasn't doing me any good. Figured I'd go live. I was gonna go out and work on my motorcycle, but I don't want to do that either, so. How was everybody's weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Yeah, I agree, man. This weekend flew by. I worked on my bike a little bit yesterday. I got it fired up. Still is not running like it should. I got me I've had like 8 bikes in the last 5 months. I had a Suzuki Boulevard 800, traded that for a dirt bike, rode that dirt bike twice this year. Well, I rode it more than that. I raced actually this year. Back in January and February, I did a hare scramble and then I did a track race, like a motocross race. I took 5th in the motocross race and I placed 2nd overall in the hare scramble out of 160 some people. I traded the CRF 250R dirt bike I was racing. I traded that for a 4-wheeler, traded the 4-wheeler for a 2004 Kawasaki Vulcan 800 Classic, beefed it up to a 900, traded it for a bigger bike, a 1986 Suzuki Cavalcade 1400. That bike was just too big, 800 pounds, fully dressed up. I couldn't hardly do nothing with it. Get to a stoplight or a stop sign, and I was screwed. And now I traded the Cavalcade for a 93 Suzuki Katana 600 GSX or GSXF. This thing is stupid fast. I have a feeling I'm going to kill myself on it. So, and sport bikes are not for me anymore. My back just can't handle it. So I'm going to try and trying to trade it off for this quad. I've got a double trade going right now. Trying to trade my Katana for this quad so I can trade this quad to this guy for his bike. He's got a Harley Sportster 883. And the guy that has the Sportster wants a 4-wheeler. The guy that has a 4-wheeler wants a bike. So knocking 2 birds out with 1 stone, hoping that it goes well. Tyson, man, you got to send me some pictures on Facebook of your little one, man. I haven't seen a whole lot of pictures, and I'd love to see some. If you guys have not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're made aware when I go live or upload new videos. It's definitely cool to see 2 of my cousins in here. I haven't seen either one of them in a hot minute. Last time I saw Tyson, I was in Salina at the vape shop picking up some juice and some coils. It just happened to run into him. Didn't even recognize one another. It's crazy how fucking time flies. It's like, it feels like 2 years ago we were just little kids out playing in the backyard, swinging golf clubs around and riding go-karts, and now we're all grown and have kids of our own. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I can't believe how fast time has gone by. I guess that's the big thing. And Ricky, I haven't seen you in years, man. Years. I can't even recall the last time I saw you. You were probably 10, 11. I don't even remember. That's how damn long it's been. I'm 30 years old now. Time has gone by way too fast. Way too fast. It's crazy. Don't be afraid to post comments, guys. Don't be afraid to post comments. If you have any questions in regards to this channel and uh, need some answers, don't be afraid to comment. If you have ideas as far as stuff you'd like to see content-wise on here, post a comment. Let me know what it is. Give me some ideas for stuff I can do during the winter months while it's cold and no fishing's going on. Give me some ideas. That's really what I need. Yeah, that might have been. That's been some time now, and now I got another funeral to go to. And I just went to a funeral like 3 months ago. I'm living in a low-income housing apartment complex here in Holton, Kansas, and a lady that lives in the 200 building. We when we moved in here, we became real good friends with her and her family, and she she had stage 4 cancer, and it just crawled throughout her body and took over. Man, we prayed and asked God to. We asked God to put His hand on her and take away the sickness, and asked that He give her a little bit longer to live. And it was just out of His hands too, you know. It was her time. She said she was ready, and so we went to her funeral. And I'll be damned if three weeks after that, our next door neighbor came home and wake her daughter up for work, and she was dead. She passed out on the bed, went to sleep, and she died in her sleep. You should come back and make a fishing video around Burlington. That I can do. My buddy and I, who have owner and co-ownership of the Kansas Fishing Outdoors, we've looked for other places to go. We don't want to stick around just Milford Lake, or here I've got Banner Creek, Perry Lake, Prairie Lake, and then we've got the Delaware River runs through here, pretty good catfishing spot. We've also got Nebo State Fishing Lake, which is really small, not a whole lot of good stuff in there. And as far as camping gear, we could probably do something on some camping gear. We're definitely trying to get this business up and going. That's the hard part. It definitely hasn't been easy trying to figure out Facebook shop now button. It's a jumbled up mess at the moment, so we're trying to get it figured out. And, you know, on top of all that, it's like we've got a bait shop, but it needs a little bit of remodeling done before we can open it. Trying to figure that out as well. And this year, yes, you're right. This year has been pretty crazy. I'm over it. I'm so stressed out this year. Like, my gray hair has like really popped out. That's why I'm always wearing a hat or dye my hair. I got gray hair for days, and my hairline done shot back. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team come and says, started from the bottom, now I'm here. I appreciate you actually throwing out some ideas, man, because I've had a lot of people come in and watch my videos, and they don't leave a whole lot of ideas out there for me to go off of, and it's hard for me to do it by myself because my ideas are crap, dude. They're garbage. Who wants to watch me work on a damn motorcycle? And there's not a whole lot of talking going on when I do that stuff because I get in my zone. I don't talk. I just focus on what it is I need to do and I do it. So then I got this 35, 40-minute video with nothing but silence in it. You might occasionally hear me cuss after I bang my knuckle, turning a wrench. I bang my knuckle up or something. I might cuss. That's about it. Just, I don't know. I'm trying to get this channel going. Like we've got Kansas Fishing Outdoors channel going. We got 600 and some subscribers on the Kansas Fishing Outdoors channel. We've reached our watch time, but we have not reached our subscriber limit yet to get monetized. Once we hit that and get monetized, we can start making money on our videos. We did a video a few days ago. I got some days off and I went to Junction City to make some video footage. I caught a snake, caught some wiper, caught some crappie, walleye. And one of those nights we went and fished the spillway out there at Milford Lake, and I didn't catch it on my hook, but my hook got tangled into somebody's line they cut. And there were 2 catfish on one line. 2 catfish, kid you not. I got pictures of it. Thought it was pretty wild. I didn't really get an opportunity to get into the big catfish this year because I live an hour and a half away from Junction City. And Junction City waters, all the waterways around Junction City, I know very well. And being an hour and a half away, you got to come up with gas money to drive all the way there. Then you got to figure out if you're staying the night, hotel cost. It's a pain in the ass.
Powering off.
I thought I already powered you off. Don't be weird. I do some live streaming on Twitch. I will put this in the comment section. If I had a camper, I would be more than happy to do it. I'm not into tents, man. I tried camping in tents in the summertime. It gets damn hot. The sun beats down on your tent no matter what you do. You just can't get it aired out in time for the evening so you can lay down and rest easy. I hate camping in a tent when it's 97 degrees outside. Can't sleep for nothing. But I am looking at this wintertime. Going to get into picking up a couple of jet skis, a boat, and a truck to haul all that stuff. The boat for sure, because Kansas Fishing Outdoors, we need a way to get to some of these places we haven't been able to get to. We gotta get, if we can get out on open water in the middle of the lake and do places like that, bottom fishing, I think we'd probably have a pretty good time. And then just being able to throw that different type of content. Yeah, it's still fishing, but now we're not bank fishing. We're fishing on a boat. We're able to go to a whole different level as far as that's concerned. We can get into fishing tournaments if we wanted to, but we're trying to stay away from those for a while. We did do a tournament a couple years back. It was a Fort Riley fishing tournament. And we took second place with a grand total of 2 catfish. And the total weight was I think 96, 97 pounds or something like that. So we did pretty good, just based off of knowing our spots we usually go. And yeah, because content is so hard to come by, like, I mean, you got to actually sit down and rough draft kind of, in a sense, you got to make a rough draft of what kind of content you're going to bring to your channel. And lately, it's kind of been a spur of the moment type deal where I don't know what the hell I'm doing from one day to the next, and then I decide, hey, I'm going to go record some video. There's that, you know. I guess that's why I'm live streaming now. I go live on YouTube a couple times a day. Started yesterday. I'm gonna try to do it a couple times a day, every day, just to kind of get a feel for how this works. And I guess if I stay persistent, I'm sure I can get a lot of people in here. They start seeing that I'm live all the time, they'll pop in, and I guess I'll just have to see how it goes, really. So, what have you been up to, man? What are you getting into nowadays? What do you do for a living? Where are you living at? Man, I got to shave again. I just shaved the other day. And it's already grown and thick. What's up, Dakota? Welcome, man. Welcome. I try, man. I try. You know, we're all out here doing what we can. And to have the friends that I have now versus friends I had back when I was growing up, I hung out with the wrong damn crowds. I got myself into a lot of trouble when I was a kid. I've grown up. I've learned the lemons of life. I'm a social drinker, so I don't drink very often. I've had the same beer in the refrigerator. It was a 6 or a 12 pack, and I think there's still 8 left. It's been in there for 2.5, 3 months. I haven't hardly touched it. Where are you living at, Ricky? Are you living in Burlington? What do you do for a living? Where do you work at up there? I got to talk to my buddy and see if we can make a trip to Kentucky actually for some fishing. Probably do that next year, spring of next year. We'll make a trip to Kentucky for some fishing. We're going to try to get to, excuse me, Lake Michigan. I also want to take him to Pennsylvania, go over to Erie Lake. I know there's a lot of big fish swimming around in Erie Lake. Let's see some other places I've been. Edinburgh, Pennsylvania's got a little tiny. I call it a pond, but it's a little bigger than that. I'm not giving it enough credit. I don't know if there's much in there, but I know a lot of people go out there to go fishing to catch their bass and crappie and stuff. We've got a lot of different spots we have to go to, or at least try to go to. A lot of people on the Kansas Fishing Outdoors fan page have told us to come to California, come to Florida, but I don't do alligators. Okay, I don't do anything that could take a bite out of me and it just be a snack. I don't do mountain lions. I don't do bears. I don't do crocodiles, alligators. I damn sure don't do lizards. So if there's a Komodo if there's Komodos living in this place, I'm not going. And I've had my fair share of run-ins with animals, wild animals. We've had deer, turkey, geese, blue herons, those big giant birds that stand up at spillways and stuff, and they walk through the water and catch fish. Those birds. We've had some run-ins with a couple of those. I've been sprayed by a skunk, which was absolutely riveting. It was terrible. I killed a beaver. That's an interesting story. So we're walking to one of our spots at Milford Lake, and I turn around, and this damn beaver's coming up the hill, making weird noises. And I was like, "Well, I've never seen this before." And I beat the shit out of it with a mag light. Like the cops use the big old mag lights, took one of them things, and I beat him to death with it. And I was like, I'm not going to leave his dead body just laying out here. So when we got done fishing, I drove my Honda Civic across a state park, wildlife preservation area, and shut my lights off to drive down there. I picked that thing up, all 90 pounds of it, and threw it in my trunk, took it home. I took some Dawn dish soap and some warm water, and I like washed his fur and shit because he stank. And tried to get it cleaned up. And the next day, I called the taxidermy. This is where it gets interesting. So I called the taxidermy, and I'm like, "Man, I got a question for you." "Okay, what's that?" "Do you stuff animals? Do you stuff beavers?" He's like, "Depends on what kind of beaver you're talking about." I'm like, "This guy is a pervert." In the back of my head, I'm thinking that he's a pervert. And I was like, paying no mind to him. I was like, "Man, I got a beaver, and I need to get it stuffed. What would that cost?" And he's like, "How'd you get a beaver?" And I explained it to him. He's like, "They're out of season." So what the hell does that mean? He's out here. Got him. When he told me that it was illegal to have possession of a beaver when they're out of season, I had to get rid of the body. So I felt like a felonious criminal. I done killed this beaver and had to get rid of the body. Sounds like a terrible horror film, really. Some of the crap we've gotten into. Yeah, this year's been kind of boring. Everything's been slow this year. And it sucks. Once this COVID shit's over with, I am throwing a party. I will throw a party when this COVID crap is over with. If it's ever over with. It's just too much. I'm stressed the hell out. I got a lot of shit going on, trying to start this business with my buddy, trying to make money, trying to get rid of this bike and trade it off for a four-wheeler so I can get this other bike, a bike I'm going to have for a while. A lot of stuff going on. And yeah. Yeah, I'll probably hop on Warzone here in a little while. I feel the need to kill some people. Not in real life, of course, but you get what I'm saying. On top of all that stuff I got going on, trying to start this business, trying to make sure I'm still making money. My sister calls me a little while ago to inform me that my grandmother passed away. And all I can do, like I'm on live right now, I'm live streaming to keep my mind off of it. And my mind's going 2 million miles an hour. Can't stop thinking about it. All the times when we were kids, get out of school and walk over to my grandparents' house, and my grandma would have out these little cups, tiny little cups of vanilla ice cream You pull a little paper piece off the top of it. She'd have one of those out for us and some Ciclets. And those are like my all-time favorite candy. I love those things.
Hey, Dad,
What?
can you know the best and biggest joke?
Not right now. I'm trying to live stream, so go do your homework.
Well, I'm gonna go tell Isaiah the best
But
and biggest joke.
it's really just trying to figure everything out at once, and it's a lot. It's just stressful. I don't know when the funeral arrangements are set for. I don't know any of that information yet. When I do, I will let everybody know. Because during that time frame, I probably will not be live. I probably won't be on Warzone. I won't be on Fortnite. I won't even be here. I will. I'll probably find a place to stay down there in Burlington for a couple days. Go to the funeral, and I don't know. Stay away from here for a couple days before coming back. 5 years ago now, my grandpa Bill passed away, and that man meant the world to me. Meant the world to me. After him, my grandpa Lester passed away, and then his wife Betty, my grandma, just passed away this morning. And a couple months ago, we lost a neighbor over here. She died of cancer. And then another one of our neighbors upstairs, her daughter passed away recently. It's been pretty crazy, all these deaths that have happened in the last 8 months. It's a lot. What do you want? I am trying to live stream.
No, I just got Isaiah with the joke.
Okay, we'll go. Stressful times, guys. Stressful times. It was really cool to see my cousin Ricky and my cousin Tyson, who just had a baby recently, pop up in my live. It's really nice to see them and actually get to talk to them. Hopefully I get this business started soon. I won't have nothing to worry about. Get paid to do something I love to do. There's not a whole lot to it really without having the online business portion of it. Because during the winter, all we got to do is sell stuff. And we've got over 11,000 likes, 11,000 fans on our Facebook page. So 11,000 people scattered throughout the entire United States. That's a big accomplishment. We got people in warm climates all year round that want to buy stuff from us, but we have to get the shop now button going before we can do anything. And that's where our problem is. We're having a hard time with that. Just trying to get it figured out. I'm losing my mind because I'm so stressed out with everything that's going on. I'm still here, guys, and doing something. Somebody posted a thing on Facebook. It says, "You're single, I'm single, you know what that means. Nobody wants us." And I said, that just means you're on your way to the clearance aisle. Apparently a lot of people enjoyed that. That was pretty funny. See you later. Clearance aisle. I don't even know how I came up with that. I didn't even think about it. Just like, oh, that just means you're on your way to the clearance aisle. Makes sense. You go to Walmart and see all the stuff they have out in the clearance aisle. Most of that shit was there full price on the shelf for like a year and a half. They're like, oh, we're not getting rid of it, so let's put it on the clearance aisle. As soon as it hits the clearance aisle, everybody's buying the shit because they don't need it. They're buying it and they don't need it. That's why it sat there for years. Nobody ever needed it. But now that it's on the clearance section, everybody wants to get it just because. Oh, it was $40, but now I can get it for $5. That's called deal making. The committed no crime. Time after time. Yeesh. Guys, I apologize. I'm being quiet here. I'm scrolling through Facebook on this page here. Checking this out. It says being followed by a cougar, but it looked like a monkey. Probably one of those videos somebody posted on Facebook just to get some publicity. And I could be wrong. It could be a cougar. Who knows? Can't even see it. Oh, nope. Definitely that's a mountain lion. That is a mountain lion. And it is very aggressive. It's not attacking them, but they're walking backwards away from it, and it's still following them. It's kind of creepy, actually. Better pick up a giant rock and throw it at it. Little. Ooh, you can hear it too. That's crazy. That's crazy. I done would have shot that thing. No lie. I don't like. I wouldn't even care if they were on the endangered species list. Like, if I'm walking down a trail and a mountain lion starts following me, I'm shooting it. I don't play that. Mm-mm. That's too much. Oh. I am physically and mentally exhausted. I don't even know what to do today. I said I wanted to work on the bike, but I don't even know where to start with it. I know all I got to do is sand down the gas tank and what plastics I do have, front fender and whatnot. But I'm just not feeling it. That's crazy. Wait and see if anybody else decides to pop in. Mm-mm. This guy letting his kids shoot him while he's holding a metal plate against his chest. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. Looks like everybody that was gonna come through came through. I gotta make some phone calls anyhow. Thank you guys who did come through. Appreciate you guys showing up to the stream, leaving some comments. Appreciate you guys talking with me. Again, those of you who come in and watch this video that have not seen it yet, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when I go live or upload new videos. There will be some pretty cool footage to see. There is some pretty neat footage to watch on this channel already. The CRF 250R action one, that should be a pretty popular video. It's not as popular as I'd like it to be, but go check that out. And scroll all the way down to the bottom of my videos and check out some of the ones that first hit this channel. Until next time, guys. Oh, looks like somebody else came in to watch. So I guess I won't leave just yet. Who's here with us right now? If you're in here watching this, make sure to leave a comment so I know who's here. Say hi. Don't be afraid to talk. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. Pop in the comment box right there. It's on On my screen, it's on the right-hand side. I'm also on desktop, but don't be afraid to leave a comment. Let me know you're here. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, guys, hit that thumbs up as well. We could use some likes on here. Who's here? It says we got 2 people watching, but I don't see who it is. It says we got 2 people watching. I know I'm one of them. Who else is in here watching right now? We'll keep an eye on it, I guess, since nobody's commenting. All right, so that number 2 went away. It looks like we don't have anybody else watching. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I appreciate everybody coming through, leaving comments, and giving me some ideas, Ricky. I appreciate that. It was good seeing you. Good talking to you and Tyson. And until next time, guys, you guys have a wonderful afternoon and enjoy the rest of your day.